Hi, Cornelius.
Hi, Captain.
Welcome on board.
Thank you very much. So now I want to give you a tour of the Sunreef 80, which is for charter in Croatia. I myself had a boat for 3 seasons in Croatia and I absolutely love it because it has more than 1,000 islands, which means every single day you can wake up in a new bay with deep, crystal clear turquoise water, and you have so much to experience, from the food, from the people, from the islands. You can go to the cities. It's just absolutely amazing. Let's start the tour here in the aft section. You have a big dining table where you can have your breakfast, or when the wind is a bit blowing, you can also be protected, have your nice dinner here. You have a beautiful door that opens up completely, so these frames can actually go into the wall and then it's completely open, but we decorated it nicely with these kumquat trees, which is, I think, a very nice detail to have some greenery on this yacht. And everything about the Sunreef 80 is just generous. You have vast amount of space. You have the sun bathing here in the back, which can also be nice to have it a bit in the shadow when the sun is at a different angle or higher, but you can still look out over the sea and enjoy the view. At the back you have this famous aft swimming platform, so come with me. And you have very wide stairs leading down to this platform, so that's also good for the security of the kids, which can also be closed here. And then you have your selection of toys, which will be prepared by the crew. You have a tender to do some water skiing, wakeboarding. You have these sea bobs where you can go through the water like a dolphin. You can actually dive with them. They're pretty strong and fast. It's an amazing feeling to zip through the water like a dolphin. And then you have some bikes and e-scooters, stand-up paddle, of course. And if you want to do some kite surfing, this can also be organized, which is one of my favorite sports, actually. Yeah, and then you have a fridge outside here, so you never run out of cold drinks, and obviously the crew will take care. And then going into the saloon, we have this, again, generosity of space. You have on the left side, and left on the boat actually means port side, starboard side is on the right side. You have a large indoor dining table where you can actually sit up to 10 people. And then have on the starboard side, you have this nice lounge table where you can have a glass of champagne, which are mixed here in this bar, which is fully stacked and equipped. And then you have this island here, which basically hides the TV inside. So then the TV actually comes up on a rise and fall mechanism. And then you can enjoy watching the TV from the table or from the lounge over here. Then there is a second helm station, which sometimes the captain would navigate here, and otherwise he can navigate on the top, so you will not be disturbed. And then look at the amazing 360-degree view, actually, if you also look out on the back. And this is what you can really enjoy from the first light in the morning to the sun setting into the sea. This beautiful view. If you're inside, you're outside, you're just so close to the sea. You have this swimming platform. It's just amazing. And I mean, you feel the fresh breeze coming in. And here you have the door, the front door, where you can go out to the lounge, which is really nice. So you can have both the back saloon door open, this door open, and then you feel this breeze, which I mentioned, and then you can go outside. And again, so much space. It's just an abundance of space. You can have your cocktail here in the front. Also, if you're in a nice bay or in the harbor, you can be a bit protected for privacy. You have those trampolines, which is super nice to lie down, look into the water, and when you're under sail, you have this huge sail up, and then you can even see some dolphins sometimes next jumping out of the water. Just lie here, read a book, take the sun in, sunbathe, enjoy it. I mean, everything here is about enjoying the sea, being connected to the sea, and having a great time. Now let's go down to the master cabin. And this Sunreef 80 is actually a 3-cabin owner's version. So that means you can sleep 6 people, which gives you a lot of space and is for a small group, for a family. So it's different than the 4 or 5 cabin version where you can cramp up the maximum amount of people. But the advantage is that you have the most space you can have on a Sunroof 80 for yourself. And look at this huge master cabin, how much space you have. You have basically a full hall for yourself. Back there's the ensuite bathroom. You have this lounge with a sofa. You have the 1.80 m bed. And then you have some nice mirrors. You have a lot of storage. You have the TV also and a rise and fall mechanism. You have some hatches that give you lots of light, which also have an integrated mosquito net. So you can have some fresh air during the night. And then from the bed, you enjoy an amazing view out of these windows. And then on the back here, we have the, as I said, the ensuite bathing room. Then here, lots of storage for all your dresses. Back there, more storage. And then here, let me show you the bathroom. So in this bathroom, you have a reduced color scheme, very friendly, very gentle to the eye. And of course, again, some big windows, simple, simplistic, minimalistic design. And what I really enjoy, having this view from the shower, and you always have this connection to the water while taking a shower. Look at the sea. I mean, how amazing is this? The shower is big and spacious. You can actually fit 2 people. You have an overhead shower, you have a hand shower, and then you have a flush bathroom floor. And with the nice marble on the walls, I think this is a very beautiful design. Now let me show you the 2 guest cabin. And one nice feature is basically this connecting door to the master suite, which in case you have the kids in the forward guest cabin, you still have a good connection if they want to come and need you at night or whenever. And here we have in the basically in the right hull, we have the master suite and then the forward guest cabin. So that's where we are right now. And it's again 1.80 m by 2 m bed, very spacious everything. It's a huge window that lets a lot of natural light. You can open it to have some fresh air. Also the hatch on top with mosquito net, so you can sleep with some fresh air at night if you don't prefer the air conditioning, which of course you can have heating and cooling in this air conditioning. You have some storage back there. Inside here, the bathroom, again with the marble design, minimalistic sink and everything you need. Big shower, lots of natural light also. And then basically that's the guest cabin. To give you a little bit of orientation, we are filming where the saloon is, and then basically on the left side, on the port side, you have the hull with the big kitchen. I'm standing in front of the entrance to this 3rd guest cabin. So let me show you the 3rd guest cabin. It's actually exactly the same as the other one you just saw. It's a mirrored version. You have also a big, beautiful bed, lots of natural light. You have also a skylight with a mosquito net, so you can sleep with fresh air. And then you have also the same bathroom, big shower, the same color scheme inside here. And all in all, beautiful setup. You can sleep 6 guests comfortably on this Sunroof 80. Now let me show you the flybridge, because this is an absolutely amazing feature of the Sunroof 80. Look, again, abundance of space. You have a huge alfresco dining table. Behind it, you have a huge sunbathing pad where you can basically put like a football team for sunbathing or whatever sports you're into. And then look at the view, and still you're protected from the sun. You can also roll down the sides. There's some covers inside, so you're also protected from the wind with some integrated windows. Then there's a beautiful bar with a teppanyaki style grill, which you can change the top. So here we have the grill plate, griddle inside, so you can actually do some fish a la plancha. Then behind here is the technical area where the crew will set the sails, bring up the mainsails. You have the foresails, the Genoa, which we see in the drone. It's absolutely beautiful. You also have a good view on the bow of the boat with the trampolines, with some nice little sofa corners to enjoy the cruising. And then you have the walk around open space. You have basically here a sink. You have some fridges, like a bar, so you also here on the top never run out of drinks. And obviously the crew will get you anything. And then you have those 2 helm stations where, depending on the course and how the sails are set, the captain will navigate the yacht safely through the Croatian waters, through all the thousands of islands. And then what more to say? I mean, so let's have a look at the kitchen. As I promised, Chef Marin is actually preparing some nice fish for tonight and cutting the veggies. So I really like the setup of this kitchen. It's quite spacious. It's the owner's version kitchen. You have here a chef's table where you can actually sit and have a glass of champagne, watch the chef prepare, do some philosophical analysis about how important food for humanity is, and really also enjoy the view outside. I think it's a very nice setup. I hope I was able to give you a bit of appetite for Croatia and this Sunreef 80. So if you're interested to dive into the turquoise water in Croatia, to explore one of the over thousands of islands, if you want to be spoiled and pampered with the culinary delights, if you want to do some water sports, if you really want to embrace how it is to be on this Sunreef 80 and how much space you have with the abundance of the lounges, of the sunbathing, of the dining areas, and the privacy on the owner's version with the 3 cabins to sleep up to 6 people, give us a call and we will organize a perfect charter itinerary for you. Because I also know myself Croatia quite well. I've been here 3 seasons with my own boat. The captain is a local Croatian guy who knows where to catch the best fish fresh out of the sea. And this will be an absolutely once-in-a-lifetime experience for you. So let us help you to get the best charter experience here in Croatia, and give us a call. We speak yachting. Let's talk.